Welcome back to It Starts with Clarity, the podcast where we explore the tools, mindsets, and shifts that help you design a life and business with intention. I'm your host, Ellen Gibson, and today we're diving into a simple but transformational truth that's shared by Peter Drucker. He said, "Successful people know they need to get many things done and done effectively. Therefore, they concentrate their time and energy on doing one thing at a time and on doing first things first." This quote is like a spotlight on every person who feels stretched thin, overwhelmed, or constantly juggling too many priorities. So many of my clients, no matter the industry, come in feeling unfocused, tired, and frustrated because their days are jam-packed, but they don't feel productive. And when we begin working together, we discover something powerful. They aren't lacking capacity. They're lacking clarity on what truly comes first. Most of us know that there are priorities. We know something should be first, second, or third. But in real life, everything feels urgent. Everything feels important. Everything feels like it needs to be done right now. And that's because without clarity, everything looks the same size. This is where drift happens in life and in business. We start reacting. We start multitasking. We start carrying too many open loops at once. And slowly, we dilute our effectiveness. Drucker's wisdom calls us back to the discipline of focus, not in a rigid, perfectionist way, but in a grounded, intentional way. Now, let's clear up one thing. Multitasking is not real productivity. It's actually divided attention. It leads to more mistakes, longer completion times, higher stress, and a false sense of progress. When we multitask, we are constantly switching gears, which costs us energy. It's like driving through a city and stopping every 2 blocks. You move, but slowly, inefficiently, and with a lot of wasted fuel. But when you do one thing at a time, you enter into what I call flow. You move faster, and your outcomes improve dramatically. Here's the heart of Drucker's teaching. You don't just do one thing at a time. You do the right thing at a time. The first thing. This requires clarity, and clarity requires intention. I often ask clients 3 simple questions. What matters most right now? What action creates the biggest impact on your goals? And what is the one thing that moves everything else forward? Most people are shocked at how quickly those answers simplify their entire day. It's not that the other tasks disappear. It's that they fall into their proper order. And here's the game changer. When you know what is first, the overwhelm disappears. When you commit to doing first things first, progress becomes inevitable. Earlier this year, I was working with a financial advisor. He came to me feeling completely overwhelmed. His calendar was full. He was meeting with clients nonstop, handling staff questions, jumping into administrative tasks, responding to emails, and trying to fit in business development whenever he could. And he said something that I hear often. "Ellen, I'm busy every minute, but I feel like I'm not moving at all." When we opened up his week and laid everything out, we discovered he wasn't doing the wrong things. He was doing too many things at once. He didn't lack effort, he lacked order. And because everything felt urgent, he wasn't doing the first things first. Together, we identified his big 3 priorities for the quarter. Strengthen his client review process. Delegate 60% of his administrative task. And rebuild his prospecting rhythm. Once we created clarity and put his true priorities at the top, the shift was immediate. For the first time in months, he experienced white space in his week. His productivity increased. His team felt more empowered. And his revenue grew. He told me, "I'm not running anymore. I'm actually leading again." This is where one-on-one consulting work becomes incredibly valuable. Because when you're inside your own life or business every single day, everything can feel equally urgent. It becomes difficult to see what's actually driving results and what's simply taking up space. Together, we identify your true priorities. We bring clarity to your goals, trim away the noise and distractions, and build systems that support focus. And then we create an execution path that simplifies the next steps. This is why clients often say they feel lighter after a session, because clarity removes the weight of confusion. And once clarity is in place, doing first thing first feels natural instead of stressful. Here's a simple exercise you can implement immediately. The weekly Big 3 reset. Every Sunday night or Monday morning, I want you to identify the one priority that will make the biggest impact this week, the second priority that actually supports it, and the third priority that must follow. Just 3, not 10, not 20, just 3. Then build your weekly task around these big 3. That's Drucker's principle in action. Peter Drucker reminds us that success isn't about doing everything. It's about doing the right things in the right order with focused energy. And that is exactly what we do together inside my one-on-one consulting, our mastermind groups, and quarterly boot camps. If you're ready to step into 2026 with more clarity, more focus, and more forward momentum, I'm here to support your next steps. Visit me at pivotpointme.com or reach out directly to get started. Until next time.